Horace, 65 BC 8 BC, is the English name for the great Roman philosopher and dramatic critic and Latin poet, Quintus Horatius Flaccus, known for his satires, epodes and odes. He was born at Venusium, in Apulia, and was educated at Rome and in Athens, and when there in his 21st year joined Marcus Brutus, became a military tribune, and fought at Philippi, after which he submitted to the conqueror and returned to Rome to find his estate forfeited. For a time afterwards he had to be content with a frugal life, but by and by he attracted the notice of Virgil, and he introduced him to Mæcenas, who took him into his friendship and bestowed on him a small farm, to which he retired and on which he lived in comfort for the rest of his life. His works, all in verse, consist of odes, satires, and epistles, and reveal an easy-going man of the world, of great practical sagacity and wise remark. They abound in happy phrases and quotable passages. Wisdom and quotes. Better to accept whatever happens. Odes. Force without wisdom falls of its own weight. Odes. His heart was mailed with oak and triple brass, who first committed a frail ship to the wild seas. Odes. Carpe diem, quam minimum credula apostero. Seize the day, and put the least possible trust in tomorrow. Odes. Life's short span forbids us to enter on far-reaching hopes. Odes. Never despair. Odes. In adversity, remember to keep an even mind. Odes. Whoever cultivates the golden mean avoids both the poverty of a hovel and the envy of a palace. Odes. Ah, posthumous. They fleet away. Our years, nor piety 1 hour, can win from wrinkles and decay, and death's indomitable power. Odes. It is sweet and honorable to die for one's country. Odes. The man who is tenacious of purpose in a rightful cause is not shaken from his firm resolve by the frenzy of his fellow citizens clamoring for what is wrong, or by the tyrant's threatening countenance. Odes. As money grows, care follows it and the hunger for more. Odes. Enjoy the present smiling hour, and put it out of fortune's power. Odes. He will through life be master of himself and a happy man who from day to day can have said, I have lived. Tomorrow the Father may fill the sky with black clouds or with cloudless sunshine. Odes. We are but dust and shadow. Odes. The people are a many-headed beast. Epistles. First epistle. Anger is a brief madness, so control your passion or it will control you. Epistles. Who has begun has half done. Have the courage to be wise. Epistles. Though you drive away nature with a pitchfork, she always returns. Epistles. When your neighbor's wall is on fire, it becomes your business. Epistles. Who has self-confidence will lead the rest. Epistles. Those who go overseas find a change of climate, not a change of soul. Epistles. Once a word has been allowed to escape, it can never be recalled. Epistles. 18. My cares and my inquiries are for decency and truth, and in this I am wholly occupied. Epistles. I am not bound over to swear allegiance to any master. Where the storm drives me, I turn in for shelter. Epistles. To flee wise is the beginning of virtue, and to have got rid of folly is the beginning of wisdom. Epistles. We are but numbers, born to consume resources. Epistles. For why do you hasten to remove things that hurt your eyes, but if anything gnaws your mind, defer the time of curing it from year to year? Epistles. He who postpones the hour of living rightly is like the rustic, who waits for the river to run out before he crosses. Epistles. The covetous man is ever in want. Epistles. Think to yourself that every day is your last. The hour to which you do not look forward will come as a welcome surprise. Epistles. You may drive out nature with a pitchfork, yet she still will hurry back. Epistles. Sky, not spirit, do they change, those who cross the sea. Epistles. He is not poor who has enough of things to use. If it is well with your belly, chest and feet, the wealth of kings can give you nothing more. Epistles. For joys fall not to the rich alone, nor has he lived ill, who from birth to death has passed unknown. Epistles. He who feared that he would not succeed sat still. Epistles. Once a word has been allowed to escape, it cannot be recalled. Epistles. Study carefully the character of the one you recommend, lest his misdeeds bring you shame. Epistles. It is your concern when your neighbor's wall is on fire. Epistles. To have a great man for an intimate friend seems pleasant to those who have never tried it. Those who have, fear it. Epistles. At times the world sees straight, but many times the world goes astray. Epistles. Sometimes even excellent Homer nods. Ars poetica, art of poetry. To be a mediocre poet, neither gods, nor men, not booksellers have allowed. Ars poetica. Struggling to be brief, I become obscure. O ars poetica. Mere grace is not enough. A play should thrill the hearer's soul, and move it at its will. O ars poetica. If you wish me to weep, you yourself must first feel grief. O ars poetica. For nature forms our spirits to receive each bent that outward circumstance can give. She kindles pleasure, bids resentment glow, or bores the soul to earth in hopeless woe. O ars poetica. To have good sense is the first principle and fountain of writing well. O ars poetica. When you wish to instruct, be brief, that men's minds may take in quickly what you say, learn its lesson, and retain it faithfully. Every word that is unnecessary only pours over the side of a brimming mind. O ars poetica. He wins every hand who mingles profit with pleasure, by delighting and instructing the reader at the same time. O ars poetica. None knows the reason why this curse was sent on him, this love of making worse. O ars poetica. Often you must turn your stylus to eres, if you hope to write anything worth a second reading. Satires. He is almost always a slave who cannot live on little. Satires. People are enticed by a desire which continually cheats them. Nothing is enough, they say, for you are only worth what you have. Satires. Let's put a limit to the scramble for money. Having got what you wanted, you ought to begin to bring that struggle to an end. Satires. We rarely find anyone who can say he has lived a happy life, and who, content with his life, can retire from the world like a satisfied guest. Satires. 'Tis not sufficient to combine well-chosen words in a well-ordered line. Satires. Life grants nothing to us mortals without hard work. Satires. So live, my boys, as brave men, and if fortune is adverse, front its blows with brave hearts. Satires. The man that will malign an absent friend, or when his friend's attacked, does not defend, who seeks to raise a laugh, be thought a wit, declares, he saw, when he invented it, who blabs a secret, Roman, friend, take care, his heart is black, of such a man beware. Satires. Fugit juventus. Youth flies. Epodes.